In the news tonight, one man there, 3 buildings destroyed in Bushlot, West Coast Berbice fire.
He went in to say he tried knock on the window, he screamed for help 3 times, and then he collapsed from there. Then he started to go down with the fire.
And the Guyana Gold and Diamond Miners Association welcomes government's measures to tackle gold smuggling. A man is now dead and 3 buildings were destroyed in a fire that rocked the Bushlot, West Coast Berbice community on Monday night. The dead man was identified as Carl Persaud. His son Jonathan Persaud said his father was trapped in the top flat of the building where the fire started.
He went in to say he tried knock on the window, he screamed for help 3 times, and then he collapsed from there. Then he started to go down with the fire. Only thing will remain his hand showing, and everything would he burn up inside. We don't know what really caused the fire, if it's electrical problems or so on, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be something with electrical, because he don't really cook. We just give him food and so on. So it got to be the electrical problem caused the fire. And maybe he weren't aware of it, and the thing spread, and he got so confused and got trapped in there. There was no escape for him. There was no one, like around close to him to assist him. Maybe if I was at home at that time, I would have helped him, rush him out of the house, because I get more I'm more smarter than him, so just push him out, because the way how he live and so on, I would have get him out. I would have save his life. The house can go, but him, no.
He said his father was a fun person.
Well, he cool, he funny, like make jokes and so on. Funny guy, he's a funny guy. He like make jokes. So anytime you see me, he always make jokes with me. That is one thing I remember about him. He's a funny person.
2 other buildings were also damaged during the fire. Insurance company Nalico and Nafico was located on the bottom flat. Supervisor Charan Singh said when he got the call about the fire, the building was already up in flames. He said the insurance company was at the location for 25 years.
I received a call about 6:05, but according to reports, the fire started like 5 something. But when I reached out on the road, the fire already there, like 75% of the building upstairs.
What was the first like?
Well, the fire service reached. They didn't have no water apparently. They went looking for water. Then it took like a little time, like a 35-40 minutes, and then they start.
As the fire raged, firefighters encountered some challenges before they were able to contain the fire.
Oh, well, I was at home and I was on my way back around at Maikoni, between those areas. And I received a phone call that my neighbor house is on fire. And I keep in touch with the person that called me. And then they started to empty our house, started to move out some of the furniture, and as they moved in there, they said that the fire spread to this house. And then by the time we reached here, and so when we came, I saw the fighters were there trying to out the fire.
However, their equipment was terrible. Had their equipment been working properly, or they had proper equipment, I think majority of what's lost would have been saved. The hose got holes. I think a basket was better than the hose that they got to use. So had they had proper equipment, majority of what's lost would have been saved. However, with the help of residents, people passers by, everybody that was on the road, everybody chipped in, gave a helping hand. We managed to save here. Along with the help of the fire service, we managed to save here and extinguish the fire just next to us.
Several businesses were destroyed during the fire, including a goldsmith shop, a boutique, and a pharmacy. Ramesh Kemraj, the owner of Ramesh Jewelry and Bicycle Shop, said he lost everything and he's still estimating his losses.
I had actually about 300 bicycles in the bag there. The frame them is there, so. And some cosmetics. Well, in front was the jewel shop, back was the bicycle. And well, we did get a guy searching to see what I'm gonna find. So
in terms of jewelry, though, give us an idea, like what are some of the things you have?
I can't estimate that right now. I got to sit down and check them by. Whosoever know the jewel store, they know what is had inside. Somewhere to go because a lot of customers do will. But then God give me a little time.
Roxton Butler and other business owners are now left counting their losses.
Well, me really ain't got an average of plenty things. About 3 million or so. I was coming down to check out the store and then we see the fire.
On average?
About 7 million.
The origin of the fire is the subject of an investigation by the Guyana Fire Service.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
One of the things that would distinguish us from the other guys is our advancement in technology when it comes to security. We've been able to actually go ahead and provide home service, home security service, and drone service, among the other service that would have significantly contributed to securing society as a whole.
GECOM is currently conducting a claims and objections exercise to produce an official list of electors, OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors, PLE, in all of the registration divisions across Guyana for you to check if you are listed, and if so, whether your particulars are accurate. If you are 18 years or over by June 30, 2024, and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. If you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE, you are required to apply for registration if your name is not in the PLE, apply for a transfer if you have changed your address since you were registered, apply for a name change if you have changed your name, or apply for a correction if your registration particulars are incorrect. Any person whose information on the PLE is incorrect can apply for such information to be changed or corrected. Any person applying for a change or correction to his or her particulars must provide the relevant original source document, birth certificate and deed poll for a name change change by deed poll, marriage certificate and ID card for a name change by marriage, divorce absolute in the case of a woman who is desirous of reverting to her maiden name from her married name, birth certificate, adoption or naturalization certificate for correction of minor clerical errors. Visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to conduct any of those transactions. The claims aspect of this exercise will end on Monday, July 15, 2024. For more information, contact the GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.
The implementation of recent measures by the government to address the issue of smuggling in the mining sector has been welcomed by the Guyana Gold and Diamond Miners Association. The association in a press statement said even as the government has announced measures to improve the sector, it would like to see a range of other measures considered. Coming out of a meeting last weekend, the association in a statement is calling for several measures to be considered to assist with the eradication of smuggling. Additional mechanisms to sufficiently address the legitimacy of where persons can conduct business in support of the mining sector in the mining community, address more aggressively the movement of itinerant individuals in the interior, including shops and miners. There will be measures to account for persons doing business in the interior, engage in additional strategic operations in targeting cluster area that have been reported on raiding. This will include doing sweeps addressing issues with conflicts of tenure, additional surveillance in relation to entities that are trading in vulnerable minerals. The association, which advocates on behalf of miners, said it will continue to engage the government with the aim of addressing rogue elements that sully the work of the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission. Recently, 4 persons were placed before the courts where they stand accused of attempting to smuggle more than $500,000 worth of gold out of the country. Following that, the U.S. sanctioned 2 members of Mohammed's family, Nazar Mohammed and his son Azruddin, along with Permanent Secretary May Thomas, for their roles in corruption, which included robbing the country of $50 million in undeclared gold.
Drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the 2 combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with fluty popsicle, classic flavors, and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
GECOM is currently conducting a claims and objections exercise to produce an official list of electors, OLE. If you are 18 years or over by June 30, 2024, and you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, or naturalization, or a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more, you are eligible for inclusion in the OLE. GECOM has posted the preliminary list of electors PLE in all the registration divisions for you to check if you are listed and whether your particulars are accurate. You can object to anyone you believe does not qualify for inclusion in the OLE. To do so, you must be listed in the same divisional list as the person you are objecting to. Visit the GECOM registration office responsible for your area of residence to make an objection. The objections aspect of this exercise will end on Monday, the 22nd of July, 2024. For more information, contact GECOM on 225-0278-9 or visit www.gecom.org.gy.
3 persons were reportedly killed when Hurricane Beryl rocked the Curacao Island in Grenada. Several other Caribbean islands, including Barbados, were also hit by the Category 5 storm. Grenada is now getting much needed aid, and Guyana has stepped up to the plate to offer support. Today, the first shipment of relief aid to Grenada from Guyana arrived in the hurricane-affected island. According to the Civil Defense Commission, the relief items included generators, water purification tablets, chainsaws, batteries, hygiene items, and other necessities. Director General of the Civil Defense Commission, retired Colonel Nazrul Hussain, officially handed over the items to Grenada's Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, the Honorable Kieran James, at the Morris Bishop International Airport today. Hurricane Beryl is expected to hit Jamaica on Wednesday. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.